Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I know I never do face to face, so I wanted to give you my experience for my first Go Wild Planner Conference. Oh my God, y'all. I'm going to tell you, I am so excited. It's the day after. I just came back yesterday and I slept till about 10. I was tired. As you can hear, my voice is in and out. I was screaming the entire time, so I sound like Barry White's sister. But I wanted to give you my experiences with Go Wild, and as a newbie, as a first time attending, I'm going to tell you it was freaking amazing. I mean, should I say LLAMAZING, since our mascot is the llama. But it was the most out of the world body experience I can't even describe it. If you have never been to Go Wild and you are a planner, you got love for planning, paper, stickers, pens, pencils, markers, etc., and you have that same passion that I have, whenever it is in your budget, please go. That's all I'm going to say. You can watch videos of us giving our experiences. You can watch all the videos ever, but until you actually go yourself, it's never going to be the same. I've watched so many videos about Go Wild, and I said, I'm going to go, I'm going to go, I want to go. But this year, it was my 50th birthday gift to myself. I haven't turned 50 yet, but I will be turning 50 this year. And this was my gift to myself. This is the first vacation I've taken since 2019. And everything was different. Now, I know a lot of people say they want to get the pros and the cons, or the cons and the pros. And I'm going to be, from Jessica's point of view, there was no cons. Everything was a pro. I mean, it was awesome. The only con, since some people want it, the only con that I saw in the entire thing was the hotel. And that's not the conference fault. That's not the Go Wild planner or conference people's fault. They don't have any control over the hotel's policy. So that's all I can tell you. As a newbie, first time going, I'm telling you, it was awesome. I watched quite a few planner people, their experiences and their tips and tricks, and I'm going to tell you, the one that I used the most and it actually worked was coming the day before. So I signed up for not just the conference but the shop summit, because I'm a business owner, and that shop summit was on a Wednesday. And there was in my mind, I'm like, there's no way that I'm going to be able to get there, get checked in, get myself together, and arrive to the summit on time. So I had already decided that I was going to listen to the other gurus who have been to Go Wild so many times and go the day before. So I arrived on Tuesday afternoon. It was a beautiful day. And I'm so grateful I did. I was able to get in and get settled and everything. So that was a great tip that I found that worked for me as a newbie. Again, the only con that I saw in that entire, from Tuesday to Sunday. So I was there 5 nights, 6 days. I was there the entire time. So the Hilton, we paid $316.11 a night. For the 5 nights that I stayed, that's $1,580 something dollars. That's more than my rent a month. Okay, hold on, hear me out. The issue that I had with them, this is the con. I only told you I only have one con. The issue I had with them is the fact that they were high. They gave us a block rate. The block rate was still too darn high, in my opinion, which is not the conference fault. It's the hotel's fault. I feel as though if I'm going to pay that much money per night, that everything should be included. There was nothing standard in that hotel. We didn't get a refrigerator. We didn't have a microwave. Those things are standard. And even the Roach motels have that standard. I mean, I was offended by the fact that you charged me that much money a day and you didn't even give us what's standard that's been standard all along. I've never stayed at a Hilton hotel, and I have a Hilton account. I've never stayed at their hotel with no refrigerator or microwave. That was weird to me. And I didn't know if it had to do with COVID or whatever, whatever. But that's the only con that I had, was the hotel and the incidentals of $100 a day. And you have to pay up front now. Now, again, last time I traveled was 2019. I don't know if COVID changed a lot of hotel rules, but I was so used to when you check out, you pay at checkout. You have to pay at check-in, and they want all their money up front. And I roommate with somebody, so her half was still in North Carolina. So I'm sitting there looking at them like, you mean to tell me I have to pay what to do plus $500 up front? Yeah, that was a total con. So that's the only con that I had for the conference. The pros, oh, you guys, this was the most amazing experience for Jessica. I have to say, after all the hell that I've been through this past year and a half, this was like a jump start to my vacationing and just loving myself and just enjoying what I love. Y'all, it was great. It was so amazing. It's so hard for me to tell you one particular thing because it was so many things, like from beginning to end. I told the young lady, she was a part of the Paper Garden Gals, I believe is what they were called. Young lady, pretty blonde hair, pretty lady. We were talking one day, and I think it was Thursday, and I said to her, God forbid, but if the conference had to end right now, I said I already got my money's worth. I mean, that's how good it was for me. I got a lot. That shop summit was worth every dime. Worth every dime. So if you're a shop owner, you might want to consider that. I wasn't sure what to expect when I came in. I never seen any videos about anybody talking about the shop summit. So I wasn't sure what to expect. I know what I was looking for, but I wasn't sure what to expect. Wow. Mind blowing. All the speakers were amazing. All the speakers were amazing, but there was one that just stood out of the crowd, and that was Felicia from Gold Mining Cocoa. Wow. Like, she came in there dropping knowledge and dripping gems all over that place. It was like, wow. She gave up so much information. I was just like, that's what I needed. Like, they all, now, like I said, all the speakers were amazing. Don't get me wrong. But my God. And I'm telling you, that's why I was like, by the time Thursday came, I was like, look, if they said we had to end it to here, I was okay with it. Because, I mean, it was that great. Chef's kiss. Oh. So, that was great. Thursday was the planner fair. It was like set up like a fair. It was really cute. And check-in or registration for those who need to register. So we got our bags and our t-shirt, and we went. We had so much fun. We got so many free things. You guys, it was amazing. All the free things that you got. We got stickers. We got so much stuff that was just what we love. So it was worth every dime. So we had fun with that. It was great to meet all the celebs. You guys, listen. Felicia from Gold Mining Cocoa, I had just mentioned, she was the first I saw, but I froze. And you guys know I'm an extrovert. I talk to anybody. So I'm going to check in because remember, I arrived on Tuesday, and she was already about to, she was already checking in and walking away. And I wanted to talk to her, and I was shaking. I was like, what? And my planner bestie's like, what are you talking to? I was like, I don't know what happened. I froze. Like, I really froze. And I was like, and then when I went to go check in, the lady was like, next. And I couldn't get there. And she was like, are you okay? I was like, do you know who that was? It was, y'all. So I froze with her. So I said, the next celeb I see, I'm going to make sure I get there. And I saw Michelle from Plan On It. And I lost my mind in the middle of the street. We were outside, walking the area, just getting, the outcome of what's around us so we'll know where we're going. And I was just like, you know what? If I see Michelle from Playing On It, I will be happy. I'm walking down the street by myself now, playing the besties in my ear because I had my earbud in and we're talking. And she or her planner bestie was walking up the street. And I was like, oh my God. And I see her and she's smiling. She's so sweet. Y'all, listen. The planner celebrities were in the house. I tried to get my pictures with everybody. So if you check out my Instagram, you will listen. Jessica was going nuts in there. That's why I barely have a voice anymore, because I was screaming and crying and happy and just had an amazing, amazing time. I see all the celebs. I got pictures with all of them. And they were so genuinely kind. They didn't have any problem stopping, drinking their food, eating them. I mean, they just stopped cheese. They didn't have to. It was so awesome that they did it. So I was grateful. I was happy to see everybody. Met so many wonderful people from all over the world. We had people from Canada and from the Netherlands. Like, we had people from Germany and Jamaica. Like, people were coming from all over the world to Go Wild, which was wild for me. So I have so many connections and planner friends that I was able to meet in person, whom I'm always only known on the social media. So it was great to meet so many people. You guys, it was an experience of a lifetime being in a room of thousands of people who love the same things you love. So you don't have to sit there and explain every 5 seconds why you're obsessed with this. See, to them, it's just it's a sticky note. To us, it's possibilities. Do you know what I can do with this? You know what I can do with this. So it was nice to be in an atmosphere. You don't have to explain yourself every 5 minutes why you cannot use my pen, why you can't touch my planner. You know, we don't have to have that problem. The experience was great. I am so grateful to have gone. I have already started my sinking funds for 24. I'm going to be a permanent fixture at Go Wild unless, God forbid, something emergency happens and I can't make it. But I just had to come on and just say that. I'm sorry if I'm going rambling, but it was a life-changing, out of this world experience. And the only person that can experience for you is you. You can't go by my experience. You can't go by somebody else's experience. If you can, save $5 if you have to. Just get your money, stack your little chips until you can get to Go Wild, whether it's next year, 10 years from now. Have your experience, because it was amazing. Amazing. I loved every bit of, there was nothing that they did. Excuse me, that wasn't good. There was nothing. Everything was perfect. Everybody was awesome. There was all, oh God. You know what I would love to see if the Go Wild people are listening? You know what I would love is one of your, you know, we had crops. Oh my God. Let me tell you, they kept you busy. You were busy from 8 to like 8 in the morning till like 9, 10 at nighttime. Like, they kept you busy. You get your money's worth. And you break between 2 and 7. So you have that 5-hour break. And then you bring your butt back and get some more love. I mean, it was great. What I would love to see is that those crops be, like, have a session for like an hour or more, or 45 minutes. I think they were 45 minutes long or something. And it would be nice to get a crop session on just for self-care or just for mental health. When that doctor came up, we had a doctor in one of the sessions. We were all in tears. Like, it was amazing how many people have come up and it expressed their truth and was able to get it out, not feeling judged, but be able to share, because you'd be surprised how many people are going through that exact same situation or had just came out of it and could give you some information. You know, like, it was so great. We were so connected. It was so awesome. It wasn't just about planners, stickers, pens, pencils. It was about humanity. It was about the love, the grace, and the mercies that you have received from just being around people who are like you. And even though we are all different, and we all come from different backgrounds and different walks of life, different situations. We all were still to come able to come together and be kind and sweet and loving to each other in this space of where they are. Because my truth is not your truth, but that doesn't mean your truth ain't truth. It was awesome, y'all. I'm going to go on and on and on, and I don't want to keep going on and on because I'm going to lose my voice again. But thank you, everyone, all the people that I met, all the lovely people that were kind to me, gave me their cards. I made sure I did a video on every contact card I received because I wanted to make sure that I not only featured you, but just show that I did get your card, and I appreciate everything, and I'm so grateful. So that is my experience. I love being around people who were just like me. I didn't have to explain nothing to no one. I'm thankful for the friends and the new friends that I have, and I can't wait to develop those relationships, travel, because I already ready to get going to Florida to see my Florida peeps. Grateful to meet them in person because we've always been, we see Zoom every Sunday. We're on the Zoom together, but we never met in person. I've seen them, they see me, but we've never met in person. So it was good to see them and hug them and touch them and say, hey girl, hey, oh hey, mana. So it was nice. It was great. I wish that we were able to spend more time together, but we always have Florida. Because I'll be in Florida in the summer, so hopefully I'll be able to see some of the other ladies that are also a part of that group. But anyway, going on and on. You guys, if you can, please go wild for yourself. Get the experience that I am trying to display. Words cannot express the experience that I had with Go Wild at Go Wild. Wow. You guys did an amazing job. There was nothing negative that I can even think of. Nothing. Not even the lines were bad to me. I mean, with thousands of people, you're going to expect the lines. I think it was great. From the people that I spoke to who have been to Go Wild, they said this was the best year so far. So that was saying a lot. You guys have done enough. And I said, you got to think about it. Anytime you do something, something's not going to be perfect. And even though the scanner thing, oh, I forgot to bring my little lanyard so you guys can see my lanyard. Let me go get it real quick. Hold on. So here's my lanyard. This is how I wore it. Let me put it on first because I got all my stuff on there. So I made this pin. It says Go Wild with my planner bestie. And then, of course, I had to represent me. Hey. And then a little spark. I bought this for me and my planner bestie to put on our lanyards. And then we have all of this is Isabella Jewels I got in a jewel box years ago. The Shop Summit. And then this is the official pin. And then this is the badge that we had. They didn't put my handle on it for some reason, so I put my own handle on it. Amen. And then on the back, I put my QR code. And then this thing here scans, which was pretty fancy. So apparently the scanner broke or didn't work or whatever, but I think even still they did a great job. They did a great job at improvising when the scanner didn't work. I didn't have any complaints. So even in some oopsies, you still did a great job. So bravo to Go Wild conference people. Thank you to all the sponsors, all the celebrities that let me take pictures with them, because I know I was getting on their nerves. What was so awesome, I have to say this, I know she's going to be, if she sees this video, she's going to be like, Jessica, why did you do that? Hell of a plan. Do you know she is tall? I'm only 5 feet. I'm thinking she's shorty like me. That lady's tall, honey. I did not know she was tall. She said, why does everybody say that? Because she happened to be, I didn't even know it was her standing next to me because my planner bestie standing in front of me. And we're like talking to planner with Bumble, Mary Ellen, which was awesome. Like all of them were together. I think it was Wednesday night or Thursday night. I can't remember what night it was. I want to say it was Wednesday night or Thursday night. So we're all standing and Fake It Till You Make It was there. What was that baby's name? Oh, what was that baby's name? She gonna get me. I can't. Oh, Marielle. Oh, what is it? A mom and daughter. What? Oh, you don't get me. Don't get me. Anyway, they were all standing around the same way. Planet with Elise, Planet Derby, all of them. They were all together in a cluster. Ooh, boy. I was like, cheese, 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 all over the place. I was getting all my pictures. Well, Kelvin, I happened to be standing. I didn't even know it was her. We were literally almost shoulder to shoulder. Not really. Her shoulder was up here. But we were standing like right here. And my Planet Bessie was like, Jessica, do you know who's standing next to you? I was like, who? And I turned, I was like, oh my God, Heather Kell. I was like, Heather, you're tall. I couldn't believe how tall she was. I know she's going to get me for that. You guys, it's so funny how you see everybody, you watch their videos all the time, and you don't realize how tall or short the person is. I knew Heather Kell was 5-footer like me. Heather Kell's tall. Heather Kell tall, y'all. And she's so sweet. They're all very sweet. Everybody was very kind. I think playing with Bumble, Mariella, I think she's probably the only one out of all the people that I met that were actually what I pictured. She's the only one. Everybody else I thought were tall, were short. I thought was short, were tall. It was so fun. I think Wild for Planners Go Wild for sponsoring this and allowing us to see the people that we support all the time. That's a big deal for me. And I really was hoping to meet a couple people, but I got to meet everybody. I got to meet Piece of the Plans, Cam for Piece of Plans, y'all. I was trying not to cry with her because you remember back in, was it 2018, 19? When I told her, I said she was my BFF, she just don't know it yet. And when I got to see her, she hugged me. I was so grateful. That just made my whole day. That was at the welcome party. So, and Chrissy Ann Design, she's listen, y'all, go to my Instagram. It's Creative Design by Jessica. It's the same name. Go to my Instagram and start from the beginning. You will hear me screaming and singing because you guys know I will make up a song. So I made a Go Wild song. Everybody, all my friends at work that don't know anything about planning, they're like, Jessica, everybody in the office is singing your song. It's so funny. So listen, y'all know I'll make up a song in a minute. It was so amazing to see everybody. You guys, I know I'm all over the place, but that's what I am, and that's what happens when you go partying for 6 days at Go Wild. You go wild. Let me tell you, it was amazing. I had a great time. We got to go to the Erin Condren store in Fairfax, Virginia, which was only like a half an hour drive. So some beautiful little llamas brought us all old ladies along with them, which was so sweet. They were able, because they're from the area, so they had their car. So we jumped in the car with them, and then we had dinner. It was awesome, y'all. Amazing. I like I said, I don't have any complaints. It was amazing. I had great time. This was my badge with my name on it. Put my name on it. I told y'all know I'll start singing in a minute. But y'all, I don't have anything negative to say. Everything was great. I was so excited to see, okay, I'm going to keep going because this my show. I was excited to meet Christopher from Playing Your Truth. I lost my daggone mind when I saw him. Him and Gabe were the two males that I knew in the planner community that I needed to see. I don't know any other planner males. It's good to know. If anybody knows, please put their information in the comments. I would love to follow them because Gabe, I have every time I see Gabe, I always go Gabe. So anytime I see him on the I comment on any of his videos, I always go Gabe. So it was nice. Listen, I pulled him in line. I was like, I'm sorry, Gabe, but I've been looking for you. Where you been at? Always waiting on him. But I met Christopher from Playing Your Truth. He is such a sweet baby. He got such a sweet spirit. When I first saw him smile, I was like, oh, he's such a sweet little pud. So I was like, oh, I gotta meet him. And it's funny because I never met any of the male planners. So I happened to be scrolling, through YouTube, and I was watching. When you watch one video of somebody, if they're connected to that person or has something similar, their video will pop up, and that's what happened. I was like, hey, there's a guy. Let's check him out. And as soon as he popped up, I was like, oh, he is adorable. I said, who is this baby? So I follow him all the time. I just started following him. And I was like, I need to see him. And when he was the first one I saw, I was like, Christopher! Hey, Christopher! Christopher is also very tall. I thought he was a shorty also. Christopher tall, y'all. He not like 6'3", but he tall. Now, being a 5-foot person, everybody's tall to me. Be quiet. But Christopher was tall. I was like, oh, he was so, everybody was so sweet and so kind. Everybody. Even Gabe, even though Gabe was like, I'm standing in line, you lady, cheese. So awesome, y'all. You have to go wild whenever you can. Whenever you can. It doesn't have to be next year. Doesn't have, whenever you're ready, save your coins. Just save your money, save your money, save your money. Pinch your little pennies. Pinch your little pennies and get there. It's worth it. Worth it. So I'm going to let you go. I can't think of anything else to say. I just had to come on and give you my experience as a first time Go Wild attendee. I don't have any complaints. It was amazing. Freaking amazing. That's all I got. So, I hope you like this video. If you do, please give me that big thumbs up. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget, subscription is free. All you have to do is click that subscribe button, and we are a part of the same family. Yay for me. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know every time I upload a video. So, thanks for watching. Until next time, be blessed.